Okay, so we have Mr. James here, who is a history teacher at a school in East Boston, Massachusetts. Thank you so much, Richard, for joining
No
us.
problem. No problem.
So Richard and I were talking um, about some things in history class, things about the national anthem and about the Pledge of Allegiance, and we were talking about whether it's okay to stand or kneel during while people are singing or saying those things. And um, Mr. James had told me that he did not feel that that song was written for him because there is not justice for all
Hmm.
in America. And I asked Mr. James, if he had a personal experience with not being treated fairly. And so, could you tell me a little bit about that, about your experiences with that?
Yeah, not a problem. So, I think just for me growing up in Walpole, seeing the Confederate flag everywhere, I was sort of confused by it because I felt as though I knew what it meant. And to see other people with it, it didn't make sense that they would be willing to I felt like I was being just disrespected, and I didn't feel as though I did anything to deserve that. Um,
And then let me ask you, why did you feel disrespect? I mean, what does the Confederate flag mean to you?
So to me, the Confederate flag it shows that you are somebody that is a supporter of slavery. You are somebody that wanted to continue slavery. The Confederate flag, um, we fought the Confederates in the Civil War, and they were the losers of a war. And the reason why we were fighting was because they did not want to abolish slavery. The flag that they had was the Confederate flag. I mean, to me, there's no other meaning about it. If we look at how the Confederate flag progressed later on, I think Nazis and also people in the KKK used it. So there's never been a positive outlook on the Confederate flag, and particularly up north, we're here in Massachusetts. There's no place for the Confederate flag in Massachusetts. So
Okay.
things that I saw where there were mothers from the football team in high school, they would take trips to Virginia and they would pick up Confederate flag license plates, keychains, towels, and they would have them all in their cars. I mean, I remember times walking home in the dark because there weren't a lot of streetlights where I lived, and you see a truck pulled over that has a Confederate flag license plate on the back, and then all of a sudden the truck stops, and then I have to make a choice: do I cross the street to the side where the coyotes are, or do I walk past this truck? And I literally thought that I was going to die.
Oh my gosh. And you had said that people drove around with the flag in their truck,
Yeah,
driving.
so people would have just like how you would have like a Patriots flag on your car, just like waving. People had Confederate flags like just like on their cars riding around. Um,